Hey guys, today my brother ended up picking up a Delta Rockwell arm saw, and it's a 10-inch on the disc. And you know, this is just pretty much showcasing vintage things. I think this was from the 1960s, but this is something that he's going to refurbish. He's a carpenter and he likes doing a lot of woodworking. So for him, it was a great find. But you know, vintage things, they always have their little quirks. And what's nice about it is that you can move this, you know, up or down. Depending on what kind of wood you're cutting, you know, you can move it and cut something here, and you know, you can move it to a 45-degree angle as well. So he was showing me a couple things that this can do. You know, and it has obviously it has your angles all over for what you can cut and everything you can do with it, and it works. So if you guys are interested in things like this, we can post a video when he gets this. He's gonna put some new board and kind of refurbish it. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of movement to this and a lot of angles that you can do. He knows how to work it a lot better than I do. But you can rotate this in many ways. So you can swivel and cut in many angles. Like I said, you know, you have lots of angles where you can cut. I mean, you can cut big pieces of logs, wood, any kind of big project that you might have. And like I said, this one still works. You know, it has its power switch up here, but I'm sure this is an original. But it works great. And you know, he turned it on, showed me, you know, what it does and all the movement it has, everything you can do with it. But like I said, this is a Delta Rockwell. So like I said, you can do a lot of things with this, and have a lot of different kind of cuts that you can do on this. And he's gonna end up, like I mentioned, putting in a new board, setting it up properly, and getting a new cord. These cords seem to be a little worn out, but like I mentioned, it works great. So hope you guys enjoy, you know, this kind of review, or this kind of showcasing, you know, vintage things. And like I mentioned, you know, a lot of this stuff, you put a little bit of work into it and it still works great. So I hope you guys enjoy, just so you guys can see, you know, showcasing a little bit of what can be done with this. You know, you can go lower for smaller cuts or smaller wood. And like I mentioned, you can, you know, go back and forth. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll be posting more things on this. And like I said, you know, just lots of movement on this. So it has a lot of adjustment. Yeah, and you can extend this. It extends a little bit more, so if you can cut more. And it has a lot of like I said, a lot of adjustment. So whatever you're looking for, the length, or you know, the cuts that you're looking for, this is pretty much going to do most of it, and it's going to do a great job, and probably kind of help you out with you know, more difficult cuts or anything like that. But and it requires less tools, and it's stationary, like I mentioned. So you can get a lot of work done, a lot of cuts done. And like I mentioned, my brother, he's a carpenter, so this for him is a great find. But I appreciate your guys' time. I hope you guys enjoy this. And like I mentioned, once we get something going on, you know, with this, after he cleans it up, then we'll post a video so you guys can see what it looks like after. All right, just so you guys can kind of see what it sounds like, or I mentioned it works. We're just going to show you a quick demonstration that it does power on. Sounds like the motor works great. And the reason my brother likes these kind of vintage items is because most of the tools nowadays only last you two years. I mean, if that. But like this is from the 50s. I want to say 50s or 60s, and it still works. And all these parts look to be original, and it's still going after what 60, 70 years now. So this is why he likes old vintage things. They last longer. They last a generation. So like I mentioned, it works great. No issues with it. And if anything, maybe a little bit of work into the motor. If there's any windings that probably need to be fixed, I'm sure that all could be done. And little things here and there that can be fixed. So like I said, no big problem. It still works. And this stuff was made properly, made here in the USA, I think, from what I know. But I hope you guys appreciate or watch, enjoy this, better yet. If you guys like this kind of stuff, we'll be posting more videos on this. And like I said, we'll post a video after there's a little bit of work put into this, cleaning it up, making sure we got some good cables, and maybe a new toggle box. But yeah, we'll post something once we put some work in it, and we'll maybe do a little bit of cutting with it just so you guys can see that it works great. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.